Buenos dias, Mazatlan, and welcome to part 2 of my video series featuring a walk through the Golden Zone, starting here on Playa Gaviotas and Las Garzas, in front of Senor Frogs, where we left off the first video. And I'm going to take a walk up about another block down and up to Camaron Sabalo, and we'll do the main avenue Camaron Sabalo walk through the Golden Zone, just to show you that you know what's in the area and what you can expect if you head this way. So let's take a walk. It's a beautiful morning, a little after 7 a.m. so things are kind of quiet, but they're starting to get together here. Most of the shops and things will open around 10. Some of the restaurants in the area obviously do breakfast, so they will be opening sooner. This is obviously a lot of expats in the area like to come out and do that early breakfast, so the restaurants adapt. So I'm walking back towards where we started our first video a couple days ago. So you'll see a few of the same places that we saw in video 1. And Gringo Lingo is here. Again, one of the spots where you get a lot of expats hanging out in the evenings. Nice bar and grill. Then Toto's, another area that's really nice. Another restaurant that's nice. And good morning. The Azteca Inn Hotel. Modolo Rama. If you just need that cerveza fix. And we're coming up on the U.S. Consular Office. Again, like I said in the first video, they don't have a lot of services here, and my understanding is you probably should call and get an appointment to see if they offer a service that you need or not. And they can tell you what they can and can't do. My guess is if it's an emergency, you know, they can help you with some things. If it's not an emergency, I'm not sure. But anyway, the Mocha Cafe Restaurant. They have a breakfast buffet. Buenos dias. And I think what we're going to do is take a turn up here. We'll walk up Bougainvillea and point out a few of the spots here. We're headed towards Camaron Sabalo, the main avenue that runs through from Rafael Buelna, the traffic circle there, really all the way through the Golden Zone, through Sabalo country, and then on into the marina area. So here's the Quality Inn. But as I said before, the Golden Zone is obviously outside of Centro, the downtown area. This is probably the busiest area in Mazatlan in terms of, the tourist areas. A lot of tourists. That's what it's built on. It's hotels, turista. And now I'm coming to an area or a place over on my left. There's a barbershop, and then next to that, in this little area, is a place called Post and Ship. For those of you who need to get mail or packages, what have you, shipped from the States or to ship to the States, these people can help you. They have an affiliate office in Laredo, Texas. So if you sign up here at Post and Ship and pay for a mailbox here, you can receive mail from the US, you can receive packages. What happens is you get an actual US address. They have someone at their affiliate office in Laredo who then picks those packages, letters, whatever, and brings them from Laredo to this location. So you actually have a US address. So if you need packages shipped, and you need to send US mail, that's a way to do it. Now it's not cheap. You have to rent a box, and I forgot the exact amount, but certainly you can call them. It's called Post and Ship. They do FedEx, they do UPS, they do US mail, and I believe for a 6-month deal, it's probably a couple thousand pesos for the box. And then what you would pay over and above having your box is if you're getting packages sent, obviously they still have to go through the Mexican customs and the Mexican tax people and all that stuff. So you would still have those fees, but you can get things shipped that sometimes you can't get if you don't have a US address. So anyway, that's Post and Ship. There may be other places like that, but these are the only ones I know of at this point. Now we're at the corner of Bugambilia and Camaron Sabalo. Obviously you see the Burger King across the street. I'm going to walk across the street here. Starting to get busy. Starting to get busy. Starting to get busy. Okay, we got a little break here. The other good thing along the Malecon and through the Golden Zone and is this bike lane. It runs all the way down the Malecon. So it's a very pronounced bike lane, and you'll see a lot of people on it getting their daily exercise. So no excuse. I know you're going to put on pounds after drinking all the cerveza and eating all the tacos and the burritos and what have you, but you have no excuse. There's plenty of places to exercise. So get out and take a walk. That's kind of how I have to do it. I know that. Anyway, we're on Camaron, Sabalo now. You'll see banks, obviously more restaurants. It's basically the commercial core. Pinups, fun and grill. This area off to my right, we're starting to get into a neighborhood. I believe this is part of Las Gaviotas neighborhood. It's a nice area. It is obviously, you know, very close to all the action here in the Golden Zone, but you know, you're a little bit removed if you get back into the neighborhood a bit. Probably would be an okay place to stay. We're coming up now to Panama restaurant over on the left. But before we get there, let's take a look at this. And who knew we were in Boston? Cheers. Resto Bar. I keep looking for Cliff Clavin, but I can't find him. And I don't find Norm either, so what the heck. Anyway, that's a popular spot for a little younger age group. I think you might see mostly, you know, the 25, 35-year-old set, you know, hanging out at Cheers. That's what I gather. I haven't been there to Cheers, and I haven't been in the 25 to 35-year-old set for many, many years. So that's just what I've heard. Anyway, over on the left, you'll see Panama restaurant. Panama is a large restaurant chain here, for sure in Mazatlan. I'm not sure. I'm sure they're in other cities as well. For those of you in the States, I equate it somewhat to like going to a Denny's or something like that. They have breakfast, lunch, dinner. Maybe it's more like a Marie Callender's type, because they do great pastries and bakery items. So maybe it's more like a Marie Callender, but they have, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner, pastries, and there are numerous locations. There's this one that we just saw here in the heart of the Golden Zone. There is one just up the road at Las Palmas Resort. There's one downtown right in the heart of El Centro, and I'm sure there are others, but those are the three I know about and have I've been to this one. I've been to the one out at Las Palmas. And I would say this. Think of Marie calendars, and the food is good. But it's a chain restaurant. They move people in and out, so it's not gourmet. Let's just put it that way. But it's good, and the pastries are really good. The cakes and pastries and donuts and what have you. And we see a few more places here as we go by. Allegro Cafe, the Puro Buenos Dias, Puro Pollo, Puro Pollo chicken. They don't call it fried chicken here. It's crispy chicken. Farmacias, obviously, like everywhere, pharmacies all over. Having to navigate around the delivery trucks as they're dropping off their goods for today's business. Again, construction going on, as is the case everywhere. Money exchange places are abundant down here. Boy, the dollar's taking a dive. At least it has in the last couple days. This is another way into the Playa Gaviotas neighborhood. Again, if you find a place a couple blocks back up in here, it can be pretty nice because you can just walk down to the restaurants and bars, and you're kind of shielded from a lot of the noise and mayhem if you want to go home and just relax. So that might be an area that you would like to stay. But we'll turn it over here, and here's one of the places that you need to know about. Across the street, Dairy Queen. So you can go there and pick up some soft ice cream, get a cone. They have several of these throughout the city. There's this one, and then there's one at the Gallerias Mall.
Where you from? Denver? You from Denver?
I used to live in Denver.
You used to live in Denver? Me too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, well, Lakewood, Colorado.
Okay. See, I was in the mountains mostly.
Oh, you
but I lived in Golden.
Golden. Yeah, well, I live close to Golden, like 20 minutes.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
You used to go to the Coors Brewery and drink
well,
Coors.
no. I just live close by.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Esteban.
See, Ted.
Ted.
Buenos
Nice to meet you.
Buenos dias. That was interesting. A fellow that used to live in Denver, outside of Denver, in Lakewood, Colorado. I spent many years in Colorado. But here's that other that other place, the frog guy. You know, we need more senior frogs. Well, we've been going for 20 some minutes here, about 20 minutes, I guess. And I will I don't want to take this one too long because basically we're starting to get really busy, so it's going to be a lot of traffic, but and a lot of noise, obviously. So I think I'll walk up here about another block or so, and then we'll call this a day. I think that we've covered the basics of the Golden Zone, and you know, just wanted you to get an idea of what the tourist area is like. There is a place across the street that I would like to mention, Hospital Balboa, and they, I'm not sure of the details, but they do advertise that they can work with the VA and with Medicare. I don't know when they say working with them, I don't know what that actually means, but it would be something you might want to check into. If you need to get health care here, you might be able to you know, somehow use your Medicare or your VA benefits here. So I would check with them. That's Hospital Balboa. We'll go up here about another block or so, and then we'll call it a day. But I just wanted you to get an idea of the complete story of the Golden Zone, I guess, Zona Dorada, and it gets busy. It's really busy. Particularly this time of year. Now in the summer, it's busy as well, but it's a different crowd. It's mostly would be Mexicans, you know, on vacation, and of course they will, you know, they come down for their summer vacations, and you know, we'll stay down for a week or so. And again, it does get busy, but some of the menus change a bit because they do much more Mexican menus. But it still gets busy down here. And of course, the weather's quite a bit different. Like right now, it's extremely comfortable. And it's, what, 7:30, quarter to 8 in the morning. Ocean view. I'm gonna walk up here by another taqueria. There's a sushi restaurant here, Go Roll Sushi. There's this place called Auto Taka or EPA. I will be honest with you, I went there once. Was not very happy with it, so I don't go there. Carl's Jr., they have a pretty good, I mean, it's just like being in the States. Carl's Jr., char burgers. They have a pretty good breakfast deal with the biscuits, you know, ham biscuit, sausage biscuit. You can get 2 for like 60 pesos. But I wanted to stop by this place. Buenos dias. This is a popular spot. Gus and Gus. They just call it Gus Gus. Cool. And we're about to where the beginning of El Cid Country Club is, which is kind of just at the northern part of the Golden Zone. And if you go past El Cid, you get into Sabalo, and you can see our videos that we've just done on Sabalo country. It was a series of basically 3 videos showing you Sabalo. You'll see the building off to the left that's green in color. That's El Cid. There's several El Cid locations here in Mazatlan. There's this main location by the golf course and country club. There's one out in the Cerritos area, a big resort there. But we are at a point now where I'm going to take this and shut it off. I just wanted to get to kind of where El Cid is, because that's where things start, I guess, getting a little quieter when you get out to El Cid and past El Cid. If you see off on the right in the distance, there's a blue building that says 1. That is a new shopping center that actually has 2 hotels and the Fresh Market grocery store, which is part of the Ley, L-E-Y grocery chain here in Mazatlan. That's where I do a lot of my shopping. It's smaller than the Sorianas and what have you, and the big box stores like that. But it's and a couple pesos more expensive probably. But it also has better produce, better meats, I think. It's cleaner, it's smaller, and it's convenient for me. So there's the Viaggio Resort across the street. And, you know, like I said, El Cid is just here where this little walkover is. To the right, there is a restaurant up here called Villa Italia for some Italian food. But I'm going to cut this off right here and take one more look back around down the way and say thanks a lot for watching. I hope that you've learned something about the Golden Zone. Stay tuned to Buenos Dias Mazatlan for more neighborhood tours as we go. Plus, coming in May, we'll have a video blog, video podcast going where I talk with my friend Alma, who is a Mexican. She is a certified translator and a rental specialist. So if you need rental information, she can help you with that. Stay tuned for us. I'll put some information in the description where you can get a hold of Alma for translating or for apartments and rentals. Alma Mendoza Rentals. I'll have that information down below. But yeah, we will be doing a weekly, at least once a week, podcast where we talk about all things Mexican, things that we have questions about as expats or as gringos coming here, and basically things that we should know. You know, how to act in certain situations, you know, learn a few phrases that we need to know, and learn the why of some of the things that happen here, why they happen. So hopefully that'll be informative. And then we'll continue doing these neighborhood walks as we can. But anyway, for right now, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to Buenos Dias Mazatlan. This is Ted saying, hasta luego, amigos. Buenos Dias Mazatlan.